同志们、朋友们，中华民族是不畏强暴、自立自强的伟大民族。
Dear fellow citizens and respected individuals nationwide, heads of state, heads of government, representatives of international organizations, esteemed guests, officers and soldiers, comrades and friends, today we are solemnly gathered to commemorate the Chinese people's war of resistance against Japan and the 80th anniversary of the victory of the World Anti-Fascist War. Together, we remember history, honor the martyrs, cherish peace, and create the future. On behalf of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, the National People's Congress, the State Council, the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, and the Central Military Commission, I extend my respects to all the veterans and comrades across the country who participated in the war of resistance against Japan, and to the patriots and anti-Japanese generals for their significant contributions to victory. To the sons and daughters of China at home and abroad, we extend our highest respect for their support and assistance to our nation. We express heartfelt gratitude to the foreign governments and international friends who stood with us in resisting aggression. We warmly welcome the guests from various countries attending today's ceremony. Comrades and friends, the Chinese people's war of resistance against Japanese aggression was extraordinarily arduous and great. Under the banner of the anti-Japanese National United Front advocated by the Communist Party of China, the Chinese people demonstrated iron will and determination. They resisted strong enemies with their flesh and blood at the Great Wall, achieving the first complete victory against foreign invasion in modern times. This war was an important part of the World Anti-Fascist War. The Chinese people made immense national sacrifices and contributed significantly to saving human civilization and safeguarding world peace. History warns us that the fates of humanity are interconnected, and that countries and nations can only achieve mutual benefit through equality, harmony, peaceful coexistence, and mutual assistance. Only this path can maintain common security, eliminate the roots of war, and prevent the repetition of past tragedies. Comrades and friends, the Chinese nation is a great nation, unafraid of force, self-reliant, and self-strengthening. We rose up and resisted for the survival of the nation, the revival of the people, and the justice of humanity. Humanity is once again faced with the choice between peace or war, dialogue or confrontation, win-win or zero-sum outcomes. The people firmly stand on the right side of history, on the side of civilization and progress, adhering to the path of peaceful development. Together with the peoples of all countries, we must build a community with a shared future for mankind. The People's Liberation Army of China has always been a completely trustworthy heroic force of the party and the people. All officers and soldiers must faithfully fulfill their sacred duties, accelerate the building of a world-class military, resolutely safeguard national sovereignty, unity, and territorial integrity, and provide strategic support for national rejuvenation as well as greater contributions to world peace and development. History bears the past and inspires the future. On this new journey, under the strong leadership of the Communist Party of China, the people of all ethnic groups must adhere to Marxism-Leninism, Mao Zedong thought, Deng Xiaoping theory, and socialism with Chinese characteristics. We must firmly follow this path, carry forward the great spirit of the war of resistance, work hard with courage and determination, and comprehensively advance the cause of building a strong nation and achieving national rejuvenation through Chinese-style modernization. United in struggle, the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation is unstoppable, and the noble cause of human peace and development is bound to triumph. "80 years ago, after 14 years of bloody struggle, the Chinese people defeated the Japanese militarist invaders, declaring complete victory in the World Anti-Fascist War. This marked a historical turning point in the Chinese nation's transition from a profound crisis in modern times to its great rejuvenation, and also a major turning point in world development. This great victory was achieved by the Chinese people. shoulder to shoulder with the anti-fascist allies and the people of all countries. The Chinese government and people will never forget the foreign governments and international friends who supported and helped the Chinese people in resisting aggression. This morning, we held a grand military parade to solemnly commemorate the 80th anniversary of the victory of the Chinese people's war of resistance against Japanese aggression and the World Anti-Fascist War. Our goal is to remember history, honor the memory of the martyrs, cherish peace, and forge ahead into the future. History teaches us that our faith in justice is unshakable, our longing for peace is unstoppable, and the power of the people is invincible. Temporary strength depends on force, while eternal victory or defeat depends on reason. Justice, light, and progress will surely triumph over evil, darkness, and reaction. At all times, we must uphold the shared values of all humanity, firmly safeguard international fairness and justice, and ensure that justice pervades the world. Humankind, living on the same planet, should work together in solidarity and live in harmony. We must never return to the law of the jungle where the strong prey on the weak. At all times, we must adhere to the path of peaceful development, firmly safeguard world peace and tranquility, and work together to build a community with a shared future for mankind. China's modernization is a path of peaceful development. China will always be a force for peace, stability, and progress in the world. We sincerely hope that all countries will learn from history, cherish peace, and jointly promote global modernization to create a better future for humanity. Now, I propose a toast to the great victory of the Chinese people's war of resistance against Japanese aggression and the World Anti-Fascist War, and to a bright future of lasting peace and common prosperity for mankind.